All right, we got a show going on over here at the bank. Now I don't know if you can see Jeep, that Jeep Cherokee back there. This guy right here, I'm pretty sure he's one of them stalkers as well. You know what I mean? But we got a dog walker coming up, another one, and then we got this mysterious person that's in that Jeep over there. That's the bank over there, but he never got out. He never went inside the bank. He's just been sitting there. I don't know anybody that just pulls up and sit at a bank, you know, just for no reason. And of course, we got our favorite dog walkers, or should I call them dog stalkers, because they're not just walkers, they are stalkers, you know? So, anybody recognize this man? If he's a kin of yours, tell him to stop stalking. And like I said, this unknown person that's in this Jeep, he's been sitting there ever since I've been sitting here. And I've been here for about a good 10, 15 minutes by now. But y'all think that this is a game, and I'm trying to tell you, like I said, it is a game. It's definitely a game, but it's a sinister game. You know? It's a sinister game, you know? Another dog owner. You got a dog in the car, dark sunglasses. You see the same repeated shit every day. Why, y'all? I don't know. I cannot answer that question. You know what I'm saying? Well, why, D? Well, why they stalking you, D? Well, why, D? Maybe because I'm a light being, man. You know what I'm saying? Maybe because I'm the Christ. They know that I'm the Christ. Maybe that's why. You know what I'm saying? You got to ask these motherfuckers why they stalking me. You know what I mean? All I know is that they stalking. Because there's nowhere in the world have I ever seen repeated patterns in my life until I would say 5 years from now. But in my past, like younger days, I'm not saying that I was never being stalked then, but it wasn't this type of stalk. I believe there's levels to this shit. You know, I believe there's levels to it. But yeah, I don't know who's in that Jeep over there, and my man over here playing with his dog. But there's levels to this, and I believe that maybe the older you get, the wiser you become or something. I don't know. Maybe that's when they turn up the heat. They crank up the heat. You know. For the record, I wasn't always conscious. Maybe that got something. I believe that probably has something to do with it. I was born and raised in the Pentecostal church. I was caught up in religion and stuff like that. And then I woke up and realized that all that stuff is just mind control. That's it. I know some people don't want to hear that, but it's the truth. All you got to do is do your own research, So, I mean, even Jesus said in the Bible, it said that if the truth be hid, it is hid to those that are lost. So, it's not like you cannot find out what's going on today. The information is here. This is the information age. So, you can find out what the deal is. The same hand that controls the religious system is the same hand that controls the political system and the school system and the wars and all that. You know what I mean? It's being done by the same people. So, it's like one person, many masses. You know what I'm saying? Many different disguises. One big demon. Different faces. That's how it is. But I'm not going to hold y'all up. As you can see, this person never left. I'm not going to sit here and record his dumbass all day anyway. But I just like to get some of this stuff on footage. And while I get it on footage, drop some jewels, and hopefully I can, wake somebody's mind up. Spark somebody's mind. So that way they can wake up and realize that, you are God. Even Jesus said it. Isn't it written in your law that ye are gods? So, ain't nothing gonna change until you wake up and realize that we are the creators of our own destiny. And they've been lying to us. They've been lying. Ain't nobody coming back in no sky, y'all. Ain't none of that. So, if you want to change, you got to change. That's it. Whatever change you talking about, whether it's, spiritually, physically, financially, whatever, you got to make the change. Michael Jackson told you that a long time ago. Make that change. With that being said, y'all, stay strong out here. Even though it's chemtrails in the sky, don't hold your breath. Continue to breathe. With that being said, y'all, I'm out.